Okay, what's up? Today is the first segment. Can't get the light right. The sun's everywhere. You might be able to hear the lawnmower guy that's just obsessed with doing the grass at this point. Well, anyways, so welcome to Banshee Boating, and today is gonna be the starting of the first episode of a long series of episodes about, we're heading to Minnewanka right now. This week I'm getting the boat ready. There's the boat.
Woo! Banshee boating, baby!
Pretty good. Close.
Banshee Boat for everything boating. These maneuvers could be dangerous if not operating the boat properly. Do so at your own risk. Make sure to always have boating safety equipment, pleasure craft license on board, and always wear your PFD. Be conscious of those around you. Respect the shared waterway. Remember, never drink alcohol on boat. Always play safe on the water.
Having a boat's just one of those things, it's sometimes a huge pain in the ass, but you just have to do it because boating is just that awesome. So this is a place where I store the boat. Coming up to the boat now. That's the boat right over there in blue. Looks pretty good. It's gonna be such an awesome weekend. Got all the sick camera angles. Got the GoPro mount right there. And we got a sick perspective from that. It's gonna be awesome. So, I have this chair in the back of my boat. I use that for the tarp. So I can tent the tarp. I can pull it tight and evenly with the ropes. And I can keep the water from even going in the boat. If any water does end up going in, it can drain out the back and keep the boat nice and dry. So the boat has no rotting or no mold or anything, and it's nice and dry. Nice hydrofoil. Nice. I'll take that chair out of here. My entire spot is filled. My entire parking spot here is filled with those extremely prickly weed bushes. And it's absolutely terrible. I was over there and it sucked. So I'm gonna get the guy to cut those bushes down. There's two things that irritate a boat owner, and those are a transom that takes a lot of force on the highway, but among other things are, when your engine's not getting treated properly. When you see someone neglecting an engine, it irks you inside and makes you unhappy.
Okay. So, things are looking good. I'm gonna do my pre-trip inspection here. So I got my safety pin here, got my chains on. And I'm not gonna go ahead and tell you guys how to put chains on, but just make sure things are done up like this. Make sure that's tight and shit. Make sure it's not gonna come loose. If you unscrew that, if you don't know what that is, you can unscrew this, and now you got a gap in there. That's gonna be a freaking problem. Just screw this shit together. Make sure everything like that's tight. Little stuff, extra safe stuff, because you're boating. Make sure that's in there good, because you're boating and you want to have a great weekend. Safety latches and shit. Come on, make sure that's all in there good. Make sure your ball's in there. Make sure you got the right size ball. Make sure everything's right. Okay, coming over to this. If you got a boat, make sure this stuff's hooked. This is the only thing holding the boat, really, technically. So we're gonna take a quick look around the boat here. You know what? And I am going to check these tire pressures. We'll just see what's in these tire pressures, because it says, what do we got? 55 PSI cold. 55 PSI. You don't believe me? It's right there. 55 PSI. So, what's important, these little guys, these little tires, they're moving pretty fast. Compared to the truck tire there, that's, quite a bit bigger, so technically it's moving less. So you want to have the right pressure in there. We're going to check these in case, make sure they're tight. My lights are obviously new. Okay. Guys, a lot of people hated my wood thing that went in there, but I'm not surprised because they didn't even watch the video or understand the video. So maybe they didn't hate the thing that I had, the thing that I made, which was just to save this little engine stand. It wasn't even, it wasn't to save the transom, because I would have said transom right in the title. But so maybe it's people's just inability to understand, so I'll forgive that. I'll forgive the haters that hated that video because they just didn't understand that I wasn't trying to save the transom, which I do want to save, trust me. But I was only trying to save this engine mount here, this little engine mount. That's all I was trying to save. Maybe make less vibration because it's a pin in here. It's a pin right there, if you can see that. And I just thought it could have got sheared off easily. So let's switch around. Okay, so I'm gonna try and build something that goes from there, right there, to the engine. It would have to come out. I guess it can come at a straight angle out. And then it would have to be a piece of steel. It would have to be a piece of steel that just comes straight out and like mounts onto the engine. It would have to be like at a 35-degree angle. So then we're gonna have to, get that steel in there, and then we're gonna have to strap it up somehow, strap it up from here to hold that up to really make that better. But you guys tell me, I don't know. You guys tell me, let's take a look in here. Okay, it's a 90, so it's pretty light. It's a 90, so it's pretty light. I don't know. I got some cracks in it. This baby's 35 years old. You know what I mean? So let's continue to take a walk around this. Let's continue to take a walk. So we got our new bolts on our Hydrofoil. Only got 3 bolts on there because I go by the rule of 3s. If you have an extra bolt, it's gonna be bad luck. Propeller. I'm gonna measure all this. We're gonna get right into depth on this propeller. How does that look? We're gonna get right into depth on this, and I'm gonna measure it, and we're gonna really check it out soon. So there is some water there, but that's because I'm dripping water out of there. So we got some muck all over there. Obviously, that sucks. Now, what we need to do, I'm just gonna take a quick look inside the boat because, yeah. Okay, my first inspection inside. Is this a plug? So we got all our safety gear, got a whistle, other shit like that. This plug, I don't even think it fits. An emergency, so you don't want to do anything. So, put that in there too. Little stuff. Seal that in. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna check over here. What do we got? That's my plug. That's the plug. So the plug is not in. Okay, that's good. We got some tools. Always like to have a few tools on the boat because you never know. A little adjustable Robertson screwdriver, some good stuff like that. And seats are looking good. Doesn't look like any mice got in here. Now, so we are going to be getting fuel soon. So we're going to be getting fuel. So I got a little indicator in there. Pretty cool. Yeah, some woman just came to ask me for some donations, but obviously I really do apologize. I wish I could have gave her some donations, but I have a boat and we're going boating this weekend and I don't even have any money, to be honest. So the boat's gonna take every last bit of money that I got, and I'm more than happy to put every last dime into this boat, and just have a really blast. I can't do it. So tell me what these guys think about panhandlers. If I had the money, sure, I'd help people out, but for the most part, I gotta put my money in gas. We're heading out right now. Emily's driving because of the obvious thing that she's a better driver than me. And we're just gonna go take a quick boat tour and we're gonna get the F out of here. So Bubby's there too. Right, Buster? Oh yeah. Left, do your right, Boom, brake lights. Boom. And looks like we're good to go. We'll leave the prairie lands behind, eh? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's roll. Leave the prairie lands behind. There's nothing here. There's bearings, okay, right? And they spin. And when they go for a long time, they get hot. And, you know, when they go for a really long time, they start to get, the grease breaks down because it gets too hot. And when it gets too hot, then when that grease breaks down, then there's no more grease. So it's just burnt grease. I could technically, actually, I could drill it out. We could tap it in. I don't think I have the tools, but with this cap, it's tight. Yeah, exactly. But they have a whole thing that fits in. But now that you said that, you know, a lot of stuff in life, they can suck it. You can tap it in, and you can drill it in. What we're gonna do, we're gonna trim the motor down. No, never mind. Lift it up, right here. Put that lock up. Then we're gonna trim it down. You know, and I just wanna be clear on something. I have no idea how long my boat is. I have no idea what the size of my boat is, what the size of the propeller is. I know it's a 90 horsepower motor. I know it's full of gas, and I know I'm ready to rock. Wow, the sun is very nice tonight. Hey, everyone knows already that I have a dog. You know, so sometimes he's gonna be there. Sometimes he's gonna be making noise. Okay? Let's take a look. Ooh. Oh, I wish I brought my thing, man. We could have started her up. No, we'll start it up tomorrow. We start it up. This is why you smell things. You know why? Because they smell really good. That's why. Look at it. Let's take a closer look. So, okay. So we got our engine here. This is a Johnson 90 horsepower, and it's a 4-cylinder V4 engine. And as you can see, you know, it's got its things on it that do look old. A couple things actually, you know what? Now on closer inspection, that actually looks like a newly replaced part. I never even noticed that because I didn't really care until now. So we're gonna take a little closer inspection. I don't want to stand in the light there. Look at that, beautiful. Look it. These wheels, I did tighten the wheels recently. We put them to 90 foot-pounds of torque. And you know, it's just good to always just double check your wheels, because I've actually had a rim before rip right off. Yeah, I'm serious. Rip right off. These bolts were still on there and the rim entirely ripped right off. So just so you know, that's a good thing to check. So, you know, coming around the front of the boat, you know, there's a lot of things to look at. A lot of bugs on the boat, you know, a little bit of stuff here. Nice GoPro mount for when we're gonna get some really good shots. You know, a lot of great stuff to look at here. You know, and Emily's excited to go boarding. She's one of those great things to look at. You know? But number one thing, you know?
Always remember to have good safe time.
mini Wonka next week, and it's gonna be so dope. We got other stuff coming. It's gonna be so awesome. Today we actually ran out of time because yesterday was so choppy, wasn't even worth filming anything. But today we got her done, some of it, and we got so much more stuff. So
Subscribe right down there.
we're gonna do some great stuff. We're gonna do some drone shots, new lakes. We are only striving to get 4K shots. I'm gonna try and get the best sound and the best video in every single video to come, and make it better and better every single video that I make. So hopefully you subscribe right down there, because every video that comes out, you are gonna be happy with.
Woo! Banshee boating, baby!
Check out one of these other fantastic videos. You won't be disappointed.